Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Lakshmi Talks. How are you all? I hope all are doing good and better. And if anyone are watching my videos for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you guys liked my video, please share to others also. Maybe for them it will be useful. Okay. Last video, I I said from the next video onwards, I'll take the sessions on the SQL. So I'm going to try take the session, means I'm going to explain you the basics of SQL in this current video. So I hope it will be very useful for you guys. Okay, let's go to our main topic on first session. So in this first session I'm going to explain the basics of SQL or basic things of database. So SQL is a structured query language. It's a programming language too. And before going to understand what is SQL and why it is required, first we need to understand what is database and why this database is required for us, and what is database management system, and what and all the types of database management systems are there. So what is database is nothing but database is used to store some data. This thing may know everyone. So and why this database is required and what is database management. Database management is a software is used to manage the data. Okay, and I'm going to explain you this database concept with some example. I'm going to take a banking application. In the banking application, suppose if we have 10 customers in a bank, we can make a note of their profiles and we can keep the records with us. Suppose out of 10, if one customer will come and ask what and all the transactions or how much he has deposited or how much amount we have refunded to the customer. So all these details, if the customer will come and ask, we can say easily by seeing the note, because only 10 customers we have. We can see easily in the notebook and we can directly say to the customer like this much amount you have deposited in our account, in your account. Suppose think once, if we have hundred of customers, for 100 of customers also we can make a note, because in banking application we have so many employees, right? We can keep one employee for maintaining those records, and we can maintain how much they have deposited, or if they change their contact numbers, everything we can make a records. And if the customer will ask anything also, it will take some time and we can give the results to the customers. Think once, if we have lakhs of customers in the bank, means we have lakhs of customers. If you take any bank, lakhs, more than 1 2 or 3 lakhs. So it's not easy to store the data in the note, right? Even if we maintain the note, it will be very, very, very tough to understand the records for us also. So, to maintain these records, we are storing all this data in the database management system. It's a software kind. So, it will store all the data and it will retrieve whenever the customer needs some information or required some information. So for that purpose, we are using the structured query language to fetch the records. And one more advantage of this database management system is like, suppose if the one customer has deposited 1000 rupees money in his account. So before he has 10,000, again he deposited 1000 rupees, so it will become 11,000, right? So we need to update the 10,000 to 11,000, right? Before he has 10,000, now he need to update his deposited amount to 11,000. So updates, deletes, or any manipulation we can do in this SQL language. So it will be very easy. Suppose if we take a note, again we need to erase that last amount. We need to make the updated amount, right? But in the SQL language, along with searching and fetching the data or retrieving the data, we can update the data also. We can update, or we can fetch all these operations. We can delete the data. Suppose if the customer don't want to be in our bank and he needs to change the bank, so we don't want his record, right, in our database. If old records also will be there in our database, then it will, the process means the working is less. So we need to delete those records also. So for delete operation, update operation, for truncate operation, so all these operations we can do in the database by using the structured query language also. So this is the best advantage, and it will be easy to store and easy to retrieve the information. And the same example before I have explained, suppose we have lakhs of customers. If the customer will come and ask, we can easily say their transactions by giving his account number, right? So this is the language which we are using to communicate with the database and fetching the particular record. We should say particular record because we have n number of records. We need to fetch the particular record of his particular customer, and we need to give it to them. So this is the main thing which we learnt in the query language. So for further concepts which we have, how to fetch the records, and how to update, how to delete, or how to truncate. So all these things will step by step we'll learn in the further videos. And we have on the database management system also, we have MySQL database, DBMS, and Oracle DBMS, SQLite DBMS. So we have lots of DBMS. In Oracle DBMS also, we have already default tables are there, but in MySQL we need to create the tables. So that also I will explain in the further videos. And next we need to understand is like types of database management system. So database management system itself is used to store the data and retrieve the data, right? But only the thing is, in these types we have 4 types. So in these 4 types of database management system also we are storing, but in a different format. So one thing, we have the hierarchical database management system. In the hierarchical database management system, we are storing like parent and child. In the data structure subject we have, right, trees. So parent tree, child nodes, like that we are storing. And we have relational database management system. Relational database management system is like we are storing the data in the table formats, rows and columns, like what I explained before. Banking applications in the schools, we have n number of students, right? New joiners, old joiners, their records, their test records, everything we need to store it in database. So network database management system. So we can store those records in a network way, means multiple parents will be there and the childs will be there, like that. So we have some of the database management system types. We are using the relational database management system now for understanding the concepts easily. And object oriented also is there, means we are storing like similar way in Java. how we store the information. Like the same way here also we are storing the data in the objects format, in the form of objects we can. So in this SQL, whenever the request comes from the users, so that request will send to the operating system. So this operating system will search the results and will send it back to the to us, and will send it back to the customer. So SQL, I hope from this video we have understood what is database and why this database is required, in what situations we can use the database, and what is database management system and why it is required. Mainly it is required to update the things. It is advantage to update or delete the records whenever we required, based upon the customer requirements and types of database management systems. If we understood all this, then it will be easily understood what is SQL and why we require the SQL. I hope you guys liked my video. If you guys are interested to learn more concepts on this SQL, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I'm requesting you guys to share to others also, because others may require these videos, especially in this current situations. That's all about this video. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for next video, and it will be more interested too. Thank you guys.